Welcome to the K-Hole. You're here with Kyla Bancroft.
And Katie Eleneke.
It is hard to be able to do that. So these are all super valid things that you're bringing up with the Harry Potter universe. Mm. But I do think, would it behoove of them to just skip, shoot only the odd number books at this point? Do you know what I'm saying? But they all build on top of each other. You have to.
Yeah.
They did do a good job with the Harry Potter movies because they came out once a year. Did they come out once a year? I thought that they did. Yeah, it was always around Christmas time or Thanksgiving. No?
Yeah, maybe. We'll have to look up the timeline of the release, but yeah, it was. They did a really good job there. That's why I'm saying
Why do it again?
Why do it again?
What was the timeline of the Harry Potter release movies? Let's see what Claude says. Okay, Sorcerer's Stone was November 2001. Chamber of Secrets, November 2002. Prisoner of Azkaban was 2004. June of 2004. Oh, it did. That's right. Goblet of Fire, November 2005. Order of the Phoenix, July 2007. So skipped a year. Half-Blood Prince, July 2009. Skipped a year. Deathly Hallows Part 1, November 2010. Deathly Hallows Part 2, July 2011. Wow, that was November 2010 to a July 20. They shot parts 1 and 2 at the same time. Mm-hmm. They shot it a whole movie. And then Fantastic Beasts was November 2016, so 5 years. And then Crimes of Grindelwald.
Fantastic Beasts isn't the same characters.
But I loved Fantastic Beasts.
And again,
yeah,
a great way to build on your universe, to build on your world with new characters, but you can still bring in other plot ties from...
Yeah, she is saying an HBO Max reboot series is also in development, planning to adapt each book as a full season of television. Mm. So that is why they're going into a new medium, quote unquote, as TV. It's just so
interesting, too, because something like that for our generation is so iconic.
Yeah.
That it's gonna be so hard to invest, because we're so partial to our characters, being Emma Watson, being...
Lord of the Rings. There was a Lord of the Rings, wasn't there? The Lord of the Rings as we know it was technically a remake, no?
Oh, I don't know.
I swear I saw...
It's possible, but it's probably possible that we didn't see. So are you saying that Harry Potter is going to be for the younger generation?
Correct.
Now?
I don't think it's for us. It's for Gen Alpha or whoever is out there right now. Was there an original Lord of the Rings trilogy before the current one? Current one being quite old now. Mm-hmm. Yes, there's actually been a few adaptations before Peter Jackson's iconic trilogy. The Hobbit animated, I remember that one. The Lord of the Rings, it was animated. The Return of the King animated. So it was animated iterations.
Animated.
So
animated to live action, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Because I was wow, I remember watching those with my brother and my grandma a lot. And I was always oh, these are fun, I guess. Mm-hmm. Again, very fantasy. I never got that super into Harry Potter. I watched them and understood them, and I can truly appreciate how much goes into the story, the through lines, the tie-ins, the symbology of it all. I love
the what
all
of it all.
Symbology? Is that a word? You know what I mean, though. It's a word now. But I think that the fantasy element has always been which is weird because I love
Hasn't
Disney.
Been for you?
In that capacity, it's not
So
Disney.
What's your preferred movie genre? Is it also nonfiction? So you've been shooting documentaries. Is that your favorite?
I don't know if it's my favorite. I love comedy.
Yeah.
Some of the movies that I really love, I think it's the ones that take me out of the drama. So one of my favorite movies is Tag. Have we talked about this?
Tag?
Yeah. So Tag is with Jeremy Renner, is one of the main guys, but it's based off of a group of friends who once a year, they get together and they have a massive game of tag. And they only play for 1 month. When they were kids...
They play for a month?
So when they were kids, they played this perpetual game of tag. And as they got older, they're obviously we can't keep playing a perpetual game of tag into their 30s and 40s. So then they're we're going to play tag for the month of May every year, to the extent that they go is and this is based on a true story where one friend will go and apply as a janitor at the other friend's work just to get close enough to tag them
without them noticing.
Correct.
That's fun. I haven't seen that.
So much fun. Yes. And so it was one of the first times I remember watching it. Cinematography, absolutely great, so stunning. But I remember watching it, and for the first time I was like having fun and enjoying myself, and not like evaluating the lighting or the camera or the it's really hard to watch movies now and just be able to sit and just enjoy. But that was one of them, and I think that's what I really like. Dark comedy. I loved Game Night. The look of it was great.
Yeah.
But all
that Rachel McAdams.
Yeah. And Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Booksmart. That's a coming of age.
I got to work with Jason Bateman.
When?
I did.
He seems very nice.
He's exactly what he seems like.
That's nice.
I was on the set of Office Christmas Party.
Oh, wow. What were you doing?
Background.
Oh,
I was the Macy when they're having their gun.
Oh, that's so fun.
I'm the one that's like, stop.
Really? Oh my God, that's so fun. Oh my God, we should watch it. Okay, after this.
I mean, just like,
I want to see it. I want to see it.
You can catch me in some things.
That's so fun.
Just
oh my God, I want to watch
little...
it. I want to watch it. That's so exciting. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I think that's what I like.
Dark comedies.
Yeah, but I think that's what I really like. I like, I'm trying to think what I've watched recently. I've been obviously like, I watch a ton of TV, but reality TV's the same way. It's like, it takes
you away from it.
Yeah. I think I struggled with Harry Potter, not to get like into too much of the trauma, but I really struggle with the storylines where there's a prodigy who's taken away from something miserable, and like, it sucks because in real life you're not a prodigy and you have to deal with real life things and nobody's coming to save you. You know what I mean?
You go to medieval times and you're not the princess.
Exactly. And I think that's why I struggle with some of those things, but I love like Disney.
Yeah.
I love Disney princess stuff. Love it. So much fun. I wish I could do Bippity Boppity Boutique. You can't. They only do 12-year-olds. What?
I thought you just made that up.
No, I'm dead serious.
I was like, that's so cool.
No, yeah.
I've never heard of Bippity Boppity Boutique.
Yeah. It's in Disneyland, like in the castle, and it's the ones where the little girls get to go and they do their hair and they put glitter in them and they pick their dress and their heels and their...
I would be happy to Bippity Boppity Boutique you.
I know, but I want to do it in
me to your
Disneyland.
Closet.
No, I want to do it in Disneyland.
Bippity Boppity, throw this away. Bippity Boppity, this looks good on you. Bippity Boppity.
That's basically what you did today, honestly.
And then we could do a little makeover for sure.
I've always wanted that. Though. I need a Disney. I want a Disney princess dress.
A gown?
Yeah.
Ball gown?
Every time I want to do
Let's go to Rodeo Drive.
Yeah, let me just drop a couple million. Why not? But I think every time I do this, when you're an adult, you're not allowed to. You can Disney bound. You can't wear full blown Disney princess stuff.
Well, yeah, because the children will mistake you.
Correct. Except during Halloween is the only time that you can like go all out. And so we go to.
I didn't realize you were such a Disney adult.
I am. I think I used to be more. I'm much less now. Like.
Do you wear the ears when you go?
Yeah, of course. 100%. That if I can get a wand, I'll do that. That's sick. Wear a veil, so much fun. I think it's where you get to just like have fun and play. But then every year I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be like a full blown Disney princess. But then like, I don't even remember what I was last year. But the year before that, I was like Dios de los Muertos. I got like a black ball gown and like painted my face.
I've seen images of you in this.
Yeah. My goal was to be a Disney princess, and I did not do that. Still super fun though.
You went for the dark comedy version of it.
Of Disney princess. Yeah, exactly. And I think because I like the like getting to dress up and stuff like that. I think it's so fun. But then if I had to do that, you like to dress up
as like a character. Like I love to dress up.
Oh yeah, like a character.
But not like a character.
Yeah.
Just like dress up and look really nice.
No, I like to be a character.
Yeah.
I need direction. Like I can't just be myself, or else I'll be freaking
wardrobe.
Yeah. Or I'll show up like I did today and just get shut down by wardrobe.
Again, if I'm bullying you, it's because I love you.
Okay. Just for reference, I was wearing a t-shirt or a sweatshirt that said "Have a nice day" on it, which I thought was great. And Kyle's like, "Okay, so like, what are we wearing today?"
I was like, Are we ready?
And I was like,
are we ready
I was
for
like
the
this.
outfits?
And she's like, oh, no, like,
I was
really?
like, no, but like, really,
I'm like,
what are you
no, I'm
wearing?
dead serious. I have brought no other clothes. I brought the cameras. At least I remembered those this time. And I charged everything. So you don't get both. You can't get fully charged and cute.
I'd be happy to style you.
Yeah. You said, I want a bippity boppity boutique you.
I'll bippity boppity boutique.
Did you ever do Disney stuff? Was that something that...
You know, we talk about this on episode 2. I got the chicken pox at Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
And I don't like theme parks. We didn't talk about that.
Because of the chicken pox?
No, but I mean, it didn't help.
Yeah, sure.
We talked a little bit about irrational fears. I don't know if this one's irrational, but one of my biggest fears, real fears, like number 2 biggest fears is fair rides.
Oh. Because...
They break down.
Okay,
People die.
Yeah. It's valid. Super valid.
Yeah, I don't think it's irrational.
No, I don't think it's irrational. But also, like...
Everyone's like, a theme park like Disney has so much safety, blah, blah, blah. But I don't like the adrenaline. I don't like the fast. I don't like riding rides.
Just for fun, I am not like, oh, let's go ride. There's 2 rides there now that I'm like, the production value is so fun. Is the Star Wars one. Oh my God, I'm blanking on the name. And then there's like a new Toontown one that's Mickey. But those 2 are so, because the world that they built and how they did it and the Imagineering behind it is so great.
We did go to Disneyland maybe 2 or 3 years ago for my wife's birthday because she really likes Disneyland.
Yes.
And yeah, I was like, okay. So I did that. I surprised her with Disney tickets and my parents came to town and we all went together.
Fun.
It was fun. And I think I would like the park. I think I would like it if I had more money so that I could rent it out.
Oh.
Because the amount of people that were there.
Yeah.
I cannot stand kids screaming. Yeah. Sticky fingers.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, but like the people who walk around with the giant turkey leg.
Oh, yeah.
Makes me want to puke.
I've never had
everywhere.
that. Yeah.
And it's too much. It's all too much.
The
lines are so long. It's just like, for me, there's more annoyances that outweigh any of the things that I'm like, oh yeah, this is cute, this is cool, this is fun. Yeah. I'm like, okay, yeah, for sure, we'll go on the cool ride, but like, did you have to stand there for 120 minutes to get into it? No, thank you. I'm not a line girl.
Nowadays, I think I used to, so like in my early 20s, it also became like a very immediate escape after my mom died, that I was like, let's go to Disneyland. Yeah. And I had adult money and I was like, let's do it. Yeah. It was a lot more fun back then because there was such less people. Like we would go, I have always hated my birthday because it's in the winter, you know, January 14th. Like I'm such a summer person. To be born in January 14th feels like a curse. But the one good thing was when you go to...
cold here though.
When you go to Disneyland though, it's like empty in January. Now it's not like that as much anymore. And it's because they started doing like the reservation system. It's a whole thing. But
with the restaurants and stuff.
Yeah, with everything, and like when you go on a day, you have to reserve a time. Yeah, which I think it forces people to show up to the park. But January and September used to always be their deadest months, and that used to be
we win September.
Yeah, and it could be quite a lot depending on if you go after school starts September, in there, it's like primo time. Yeah. Nowadays, it's not like that as much. But it did used to be a lot more fun, and they had a lot more shows. I felt like, and like there was a lot more things that I loved because I didn't like doing the rides that much. That's not my thing. It was like the shows and the parades, and I did like the scavenger hunts, and I
liked Epcot.
I had fun there. You could drink around.
You can drink around the world, which is fun. Yeah. But again, it's just like I'm so bougie.
Yeah. Yeah.
That like the $20 drink is not it's not about the price to me. Yeah. But if you're giving me blue curacao.
Yeah.
And charging me $20 for it, and I know I'm gonna have just immediate sugar hangover, like I'm not into it.
Yeah.
I'll pay more for like a better thing.
Yeah. I think I loved I love all the history behind everything. Just shocker. So like I have a lot of Disney books because I buy them when I'm there, and then like I read them while we're waiting in line and stuff. And so like there's a lot of your time. Yeah, and that's what I love. And so like down Main Street, all the windows on Main Street have names on the windows that are iconic to that particular park, like a particular person that helped build it or an Imagineer, things like that. And learning about all the people, what they've built, who's been involved. Yeah. The people that have lived there, who have worked there the longest, because like Steve Martin started working at Disneyland.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. There's a few people that were like that. So I think that's what I like about it. I think Disney as a business person, I know there's a lot of bad things that have come out around the Disney universe, but as like a business also, I think it's fun. And it's probably one of my favorite quotes was from him. It was, because he used to, when they were first building Disneyland, right? Everything was working against him. And he spent a ton of money finding trees around the U.S. that were already fully grown, and they were going to get like demolished, and he would have them uprooted and brought to Disneyland.
Since they were going to be destroyed anyways.
Correct.
Oh, that's cool.
And also because he knew their opening day was in July, and he knew it was going to be super hot. And he was like, we need actual shade. We can't have trees that are just going to be kind of growing. Yeah. And so he brought in trees. Like the level of detail he put into things was nuts. And somebody asked like, why do you care so much about the detail? Like nobody's paying attention to the tiny little things. And one of the things he said was, the details often go unnoticed, but their absence would be apparent. And I was like, damn, that's like cinematography, right?
Yeah.
So it's things like that I'm like, oh, that's why I love.
If they had like a TSA pre-check version of Disney.
Yeah, that's true.
Or like a JSX version of Disney.
What is JSX?
It's like JSX is an airline, and it's private jets that you can fly commercially.
Oh.
So it's cool because you still get like a private flying experience, but it's not as expensive as flying private.
Yeah.
And then also like it's still commercial technically because anybody can book the flight.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nice.
You've done it? That's awesome.
I'm bougie.
I want to do that.
Yeah, and you don't get the same like since the plane is full, you don't still have the same like bad for the world, bad for that whatever, because the plane is going anyways, and you're filling it up instead of just like chartering a plane for like 2 people.
One of my ultimate dreams is, have you heard of Club 33? This is the experience that you need, that I think you'd be like, okay, I can do Disneyland. So Club 33 historically was the only place in Disneyland that sold alcohol at the time, but it was a place where politicians, famous people, Walt himself, the Disneys could go and be in Disneyland, and it was like a home base that they could go to get out of the crowds. But it's above Pirates of the Caribbean and basically New Orleans. Okay. And they just revamped it too, so they've got massive windows now, so then you can like sit in Club 33 and watch Fantasmic without having to worry about all of the normals.
Yes, that's how I would like to.
Want. Yes, you're like, yes, this is what I like to do.
I can't do it. I can't stand in lines, man.
But some of the issues that you have. So there's a waiting list to get into Club 33. It's usually about a minimum of 10 years. And you have to pay to be on the waiting list.
That is a longer waiting list than French Laundry.
What is French Laundry?
Oh my God, Katie. Yes, it's a restaurant. It's a restaurant. I think it's in the Bay. Okay. And it's just like, it's one of the coveted restaurants to get into because the wait list is like 2 or 3 years long.
Holy
and like
shit.
It's quite expensive. And I think it's definitely 100% many Michelin stars. But also I think it's one of those restaurants that you don't order a la carte. So it is always a prefix menu.
That's what Club 33 is very similar. Okay. It's basically French Laundry in Disneyland.
Okay.
Most of the time, the people that go, so like AT&T, well, the last I'd heard. Those guys there, they, like as a company, they are members of Club 33, and like employees that hit milestones, like your 10 year, your 15, your 20, you're allowed to use the AT&T membership and then go to. And one of my friends' moms used to be. You have to just know somebody. Correct. So that's kind of where it's at. I have met people before randomly in life who they are members of Club 33, or they're like, hey, I've been on the list for like 8 years, and I'm going to get
I'm almost there.
Yeah, but you pay to play. So when you're on the wait list, you're still paying. It's like half the membership. I don't know how much.
You have to pay for a membership for the chance to dine?
Yeah.
Is that
once
not
you're a member,
also just waiting in line?
It is. But once you become a member of Club 33, and as long as you pay your dues, essentially, like, you are always a member, and you can always use it. What do you get for
the membership other than to be on the wait list?
Well, you get to, I think there's like specialty entrances to be able to get into Disneyland, depending on like your status.
You have to get something for your money, except for just the wait list,
well,
right?
And you get to go into Club 33 whenever you're at the park.
One time every 10 years?
No. So you wait 10 years to get on the wait list, and then once you're a member, you just have access to it. Yeah, there you go. It's not like one time. Yeah. You have access to it. You
can go whenever you're at Disney.
Correct.
Okay, thanks for clarifying. I was like, that's
this
insane.
Is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I was like, why would anybody pay?
Yeah. So I've only ever stood in like the lobby of Club 33 once, which was at the bottom of the stairs, so you couldn't even see in. But that's about as close as I've ever gotten. So that's one of my dreams, is to I want to go in Club 33.
I feel like I'm annoying that way though too, where I never want to pay for the membership. Like, but there's ways that you can get into all of these exclusive clubs, right? Yeah. So, like, let's look at the Soho, the High Mat, like, all of these places.
Yeah.
I've been so many times. Have I ever paid?
Yeah. Oh, really?
To be a member? No. Like, I think you just need to find the people who have guest passes or whatever. Or
that's what's hard. Most people don't just have guest passes. And a lot of them that do, they're more, like, associated with a company. So I haven't looked up, I haven't refreshed my information, my basis of information for Club 33 for maybe a couple of years. So this might be a time for me to actually do it, but
yeah. Club 33 would be smarter if they did not offer guest passes. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of these kind of exclusive club types do offer guest passes.
Yeah.
Like Equinox.
Oh, yeah.
Very expensive gym.
I was going to say, yeah. Air One should start doing they should start doing membership fees. Everybody's about membership fees. So everybody wants to get
Air One should have membership fees. You have to pay your fees. That way you can pay an affordable price when you go to Air One. There's a discount.
The Air One of Air One. Like, what? there's like some new thing.
It's like Club Air One?
No,
Air One?
It's like the competitor to Air One.
Oh.
So you know how it was,
and they're calling it Air One?
No, I don't know what they're calling it.
That would be crazy.
I don't know what they're calling it, but I feel like I just heard about this, that there's like a newer, hotter grocery store that's coming out. So it's like, what was it? It was like Sprouts, Whole Foods, Air One, now this new thing.
It's like, Trader Joe's.
Yes.
Sprouts, Trader Joe's?
Somewhere in there. I don't know which one came first.
Whole Foods, then Air One?
Whole Foods, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, if you go to an airport.
Yes. Oh my God.
Everybody can get into the lounge.
Not everybody.
Oh. It feels like it.
Oh my God. I want the Air American Express thing. I keep forgetting about it. Okay, I'll remember to tell you.
Well, I have Priority Pass and Delta card, so like I can get into any of the lounges.
See, I want that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
but lounges... they're always so full, and because lounges are so, what I thought, were easily accessible at this point, because there's guest passes for all of these places, so half the people you see in the lounge are not flying business, are just like, or whatever. You don't have to fly business to get into that, but you can also like bring guest passes into the, like, I get 15 whatever guest passes per year. I could bring in whoever I want. It doesn't matter what they're flying.
It depends on where you're at, because I didn't know that lounges could be so awesome until I traveled with our friend.
They can be, but like, what I'm saying is they're getting so crowded that they just made like a Delta One lounge.
Oh, I
so
understand.
now they're having new lounges that are just for first class.
Just limiting the guest passes.
No guest passes at all, and you have to be flying first.
That's
so like
stupid.
I can't get into Delta One unless I'm flying like first class.
We need to be millionaires, multimillionaires, so that way we can get into these lounges.
Yeah, it's hard because like you're creating something exclusive, and then it's not very exclusive.
Yeah, it loses its exclusiveness.
And so then it's full.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay.
Yeah. That's interesting. I really, really want to have lounge access just easily. I didn't know that it was a thing, and I didn't know they were so great until we were traveling around the world, and I was like, oh my God.
Have your first lounge experience?
I did.
Tell me about it.
Well, I did. So the first lounge experience was with, we were in Thailand, and yeah, because we were supposed to be leaving Chiang Mai, but when we got to the airport, it was chaos because the Lantern Festival had just happened, and all the winds blew the lanterns all over the runways, so nobody could leave.
Yeah.
So then we ended up, like, we couldn't get onto our flight. It was a whole thing. And, like, thank God I felt like her and I we made good teammate in that we both were, like, freaking out about this thing. And they're like, all right, screw it. She started walking around to every different airplane companies to figure out who had tickets where. Mm-hmm. And then I was, like, texting with some of our Thailand friends who about transportation. And so, like, our transportation friends found us somebody who would drive us to Bangkok,
which is amazing.
Yeah, and which is 9 hours, 9-hour drive with a stranger, for all intents and purposes a stranger, but we trusted him because of the source. And then so my first lounge experience was in Bangkok. Yeah. At, I think it was Air Asia. No, it was not. Mm-mm. Screw that. Air Asia is
No, they don't have.
No. They're like the Ryanair and the Spirit Airlines. I forget the name of. Oh, it was Thai Air.
Thai Smiles, maybe. Yeah. Oh, Thai. Yeah. Thai Airways.
Yeah. It was Thai Air. It was awesome. And like, our friend was quite used to doing the lounge stuff, so she was like
We've traveled together before too.
Oh my God,
we're both just like, and lounge.
I didn't know how amazing it was until I was with her, and I was like, oh my God, it's just free food. You get to sit here. It's quiet. It's nice. So in Bangkok, there was nobody in that lounge.
I've spent like 8 hours in that lounge in Bangkok because something happened to me where my Vietnam visa, they had printed my birth date wrong.
I remember that.
And so then I had to reroute, and then I had to... Yeah. That was super annoying. But yeah, I've spent, I think, 8 hours in that lounge. Wow. But yeah, if you go to the nicer lounges too, there's showers. Yeah. They have Aesop products. Yeah. Like, it's nice.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah. And then there was one on the way back to the States. We had a layover somewhere, I can't remember, and we went to a lounge and we like slept. I think we were there for
some of them have like nap pods.
Yeah, it was awesome. Mm-hmm. So then ever since then I was like, dang, I need lounge access everywhere I go.
I cannot believe you're very well traveled, so I'm surprised that to this point you haven't had. And like, again, I don't think it's that crazy. You could even just pay for priority pass and get mini lounges, but those are kind of like the subpar lounges.
But the traveling I do is a lot of work-based, and most companies don't care about lounge access or anything like that. And so I just got used to...
You have your own company, just pay for a priority pass and then write it off.
I know. Now I get it. I'm totally going to do it. And I just forgot that you had we get points, right? If we... Yes. Yeah. Okay, after this, I want that. I also, it feels really cool. Like, my business card now is like metal. And so it's so awesome to like throw it down. Yes. And people are like, oh my God.
You're so funny.
So, but I want the black Amex. I know that's probably another level.
You don't need that.
Why?
Unless you're spending a bunch of money per year, the annual fee for that card,
doesn't make sense.
You're not spending enough money for your business to need it.
I could be. I should try. I can spend more.
I could spend more.
I can make
more, spend more.
Yeah. I forgot about that part. You have to make more. Weird.
But you could do like, I don't know, Amex Platinum or Amex Gold.
Yeah, Amex Gold would be fun. That's
or
fun.
Like for me, I have the Amex like Delta Business
card,
and has an amazing.
I had a vendetta against Delta for a really, really long time because I was at LAX when it remember when like the Georgia hub went down? This must have been like 8 years ago or something like that.
I don't remember.
Oh my God, that was another core memory of mine. So I was at LAX when it happened, and like it was an absolute nightmare. And ever since then, and of course that's why now too I don't have black suitcases. I have like very vibrant ones and like patterned.
Was your suitcase stolen?
No, but it was thrown into a pile with 10,000 other suitcases. It was a nightmare. And so then from that day I was like, screw Delta, I'm never flying Delta again. And then more recently had like a Mexico job, and the company that I was working with at the time, like they had us on Delta, but they put us Delta like business, and I was like, this is nice.
So you had your pod.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, I can get down with Delta again, because some people, they swear by Delta's like MQ points and stuff, right?
Yeah. They're qualifying points. Yeah.
You got to get into it. There's people that I know now. I think I'm fortunate to know I got like my point systems down young because of like all of the Sony guys. They all spent their careers figuring out points. It's the only way.
What's tough is that you have to continue to be investigative about how to best use your points or transfer your points, especially if you're like have an Amex.
Yeah.
They are partnered with a lot of airlines. So if you have like, there's...
I think hotels has kind of gone downhill with points because they all...
Well, now you can book through like Amex Travel or Chase Travel or whatever. Yeah.
And that's what I want to do with... Because now with like mine, I get some points, but I feel like I'm not really seeing...
You're not making it make sense yet. You're not girl mathing it enough.
No, I am, but like that, it's not Amex. It's like my bank credit card, that business card that like, it just, the points that they once offered when I first signed up were amazing. I like booked a trip to Hawaii, like a flight and hotel off of those points.
I went to Japan in November.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was all business points. Yeah.
I spent $95 on my flight.
Amazing. See, but now ever since I saw that level of points, I haven't seen it since. I will say though, like the COVID years when I have never racked up so many points in my entire life. Spending. Well, because also nobody was flying during that time. So airlines and hotels were offering like quadruple points to use and I was working. Yeah. And so, like, here I go. Yeah, I have never, I mean, I booked, I think the Thailand trip was off of those points.
Nice.
Which was amazing. Yeah. We should do more. We need more points in our life.
Let's go on trips.
Yeah. Trips. Thank you so much for listening to the K-Hole podcast.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
I had no idea where that was going.
I know, me either.
See, we don't need a plan.